Hi, this is James on site at Ahh Geek Out. We're actually here today. I want to open something a little bit special to me, what most people think is jank, but to me it's good stuff. So this is Born of the Gods. Little story. It was the summer of 2014. Me and a friend were just starting to get into Magic, and when I started was just after Born of the Gods, so Theros block after this set. But the starter set I ended up getting was actually Born of the Gods, which came with the Nessian Wilds Ravager, a card I have quite a lot of love for. So yeah, let's open it up. We'll find out the differences between a modern one and this one, and yeah, let's do it. So there are a few changes between the slightly older one. So this isn't an old pack, this is a middle pack. So the main differences are really, this one comes with 9 boosters. It has a different shape of the box. So the newer boxes have a slant on them to make it easier to open them. These just have these 2 little nooks, which for the people at the time, remember, weren't that great. So also inside the box, something that no longer comes in them, you get 2 small boxes with pictures of the gods on them from the set, which hold 60 sleeved cards. No sideboard, no nothing, but it was good for the time. We also get the packs. So there are 9 packs in this set, and your land pack, as you would normally get, along with the dice from the set. So it's a pretty standard set. I'm here with Pete. Hello. Who knows much more about the set than I do, so he's going to talk us through some mechanics or some changes to the set, or just bits and bobs, you know, little bits of information that Magic players know. Right, let's get started. Pack 1. So what are the good cards in this set, Pete? What are we looking for?
Biggest hit from this set is Xenagos, not the Reveler, the god Xenagos. He's played in an awful lot of commander decks and is himself a really good commander.
Fall of the Hammer, thank God.
Fall of the Hammer, yeah, nice. It's one of the better, not reprints, but kind of almost functional reprints, but an upgrade.
We're into the uncommons. And the rare is Fated Return. Kitty cat.
As we just discovered, actually look out for the Kiora emblem.
That's a good point.
Which ironically is worth more than Kiora herself. But I mean, all of the gods are, if nothing else, they're commander plays.
Well, I'm excited. It's Charging Badger.
Oh, what a good way to start, yeah, there we go.
This is Disciple, Forest Radiance. I remember that being played quite a lot, actually, Forest Radiance.
Yeah, there were some nice enchantment-based decks around this because of the mechanic from it.
Alright, we're into the uncommons. Ooh, shiny. So it was Hero of Lena Tower, which I've actually seen played in Commander. That's kind of weird. I like that.
Is that one of the heroic abilities?
Yeah, it's one of the heroic green. Whenever you cast a spell that targets her, you may pay X. If you do, put X+1/+1 counters on, so they can get pretty big pretty quick.
Yeah, and then certainly there was a variety of heroic decks throughout the whole Theros block's life cycle, and even into the next block, Blue-White Heroic was still really top tier until the cards rotated out. So.
Nyxborn Eidolon. So enchantment creatures were huge in this, I remember, for a long time. Nyxborn Shieldmate. Vanguard of Brimaz was a weird one, I remember that being popular. Fanatic and Fated Retribution. Oh, I actually might use that.
I've had that in some commander decks before. It's, the fact it can wipe away everything is useful if you don't like people having things.
Yeah.
If you're a mean old control player like me.
Charging Badger.
Another one.
I really wish that Charging Badger was one of those you can have any number creatures. I would. Archetype of Finality, nice card. Eater of Hope. 6/4 for 7 with Regenerate. Well, I wouldn't print that these days. Right, let's do this.
That was I can't remember if that was a promo. It was certainly foil, I think. There was an alternate art of it on the front of... They weren't Planeswalker decks at the time, or dual decks, I think it was. I remember that being on the front of one.
Excoriate, I remember seeing that a lot. I hated that. Right, uncommons. Oracle's Insight, Eternity Snare, Mischief and Mayhem. Fated Infatuation. Put a token onto the battlefield that's a copy of target creature you control if it's your turn to cry to. Why have I never seen that before? That's actually kind of fun.
Yeah.
And a soldier token.
I'd hazard a guess that might see some play in the commander decks that sort of want to make lots of token copies and everything. There's so many spells.
The 3 blue throws that off a little bit later, so generally...
Yeah.
blue-red, aren't they? So, let's go. Ferris Band Trumper. I had that in a really janky Centaur deck at the time.
I remember seeing some people build Centaur
Archetype
decks.
of Aggression. Nice.
That saw a lot of play, if I remember rightly.
It's the Nesting Wild Ravager. I mean, you go, I go, hey.
No, I didn't say I said, is that your pet card?
It's one of my pet cards, yeah. That was before I found out about Perforos. Sorry, not Perforos. What's the one I played in Commander?
Polychronos.
Polychronos, World Eater.
Yeah.
I love playing that in Commander.
God bless those 4-drop 5/5 monsters.
Yep. Yeah, it's a 4-drop 5/5. I'm Monstrosity for 12. You what for what now? Yeah, so it fights what?
More
Fall of the Hammer, more Centaurs. Uncommon, Oracle's Insight, Thunderbrute, Siren, Fated Intervention. Put 2 3/3 Centaur enchantment creature tokens on the battlefield, scry 2. So that's another one of those.
Another Fated.
I'm guessing it's part of that cycle from the rare that we saw a moment ago.
Colour, I think. I don't remember coming up against any of them in standard constructed, but
that seems likely.
I think they're more limited bombs, really.
Forsaken Drifters, beautiful art. Uncommons. Peregrination, that was a card I saw a hell of a lot. Noble Quarry. Herald of Torment, and a wolf.
I remember Herald of Torment was a massive pain because it got bestowed onto Master of Feast. So you had a 3-drop 5/5 flyer, then they got bestowed that onto it, and you went to town with this fat flyer for such little mana.
Last one.
Yeah. Shout out to Luke McLaughlin for all the games that he beat me down silly with his mono black deck featuring that.
Satyr Wayfinder.
Oh, good
Welcome
old
to Pauper,
Wayfinder.
everyone. Culling Mark. Royal Pegasus. Pinnacle of Rage. And it's another hero. Well, nothing big, but yeah, fun to open. And this is what you get when you open a bundle. Just trash and good stuff. Right, we'll be doing more of these videos. We'll be doing more openings. I'm definitely going to be doing a series that's related to this kind of thing soon, so look forward to that. Thank you very much. Bye. This video, as with all our videos, brought to you by Ahh Geek Out, your local gaming store for all your geeky needs.